Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our Continental Sport Bike Tire Guide, available at RevZilla.com. Now, as you see in front of me, I have 3 different tires, comprised of 4 that are actually on the desk. Don't worry, it's not a trick. I have a front and a rear here on the Sport Attack 2. I have a Road Attack 2 on the top, and then along the bottom I have a Race Attack. Really 3 different flavors of sport bike tires that are coming in 17 and 18-inch rims for your aggressive sport rider, and then the sport rider that's also going to take his bike to the track. Let's start with the most popular. This is the tire that sits right in the middle. This is a Hypersport tire. This is called the Sport Attack 2 tire from Continental. It uses a couple key technologies. Again, this is going to be a 90-10 road to track tire. So 10% on the track for you weekend warriors, and then 90% really aggressive sport riding on the street. Great handling. So the first thing I like about the Sport Attack 2 tire is going to be the traction skin technology. And what you can see is if you come in really, really tightly, you can see that the skin of the tire, the outer material, actually has a slight texture to it that's going to be different. I'm going to zoom over this way really quickly and show you the Race Attack. You can see that Race Attack has that more traditional finish, which typically needs to be broken in on the track. So a few laps, the center is going to break in quickly and your shoulders will eventually rub up a bit. Here on the Sport Attack 2, as well as on the Road Attack, you have that traction skin technology, which is going to allow you to get really just a lesser break-in time, which is nice. Also, they have the continuous tread technology on all of these tires. We see a lot of sport-focused manufacturers do a dual compound tire with 2 different types of rubber. One to be a bit more stiffer in the centers and then get a bit more pliable or a bit softer as you go towards the shoulders. What Continental does is they use the same type of rubber and they cure it differently, so there's no delineation. You don't see a seam, you don't see any delineation as you roll onto the shoulder of the tire. It's really the viscosity of the tire is going to change, really just due to the curing process. So you have your Sport Attack 2, which is your 90-10 road to track use tire. Moving to my left, and I get away from the center of the bell curve, I have a tire that's a little bit more extended mileage sport. It's also going to be multi-season, and this is called the Road Attack 2. This is not for track day use, but it is a sport tire, 17s and 18s. Think about the sport bike rider who wants to commute on his bike, who might see rain every once in a while, a bit more wet grip traction. This is going to be a great option. And then below it is the Race Attack. And the Race Attack is a tire that we're not going to be surprised if in the next 6 to 12 months we see go away for something like the Race Attack 2, which may be coming down the pipe. But again, as they've redeveloped the Sport Attack and the Road Attack to be the Level 2 models that have been the successor of their original models, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Race Attack come along. Now the Race Attack, in its current rendition, is going to be a 70-30, road to track day model. And there's also some track-specific tires from Continental that you can find only at the track as well. So really, if you're looking cruiser, you're thinking about something like the Milestone. There's a full enduro dual sport line of tires from Continental. Really, the Continental Sport line is comprised of these 3 tires for this time. It's going to be the Sport Attack 2, which is going to be the most popular tire for you weekend warrior track day guys, and really the aggressive everyday. You're going to get the better wet grip handling from the Road Attack, and you have that Race Attack, which is really that close as you can get to a slick tire without it being slick. You do have some race or some rain handling there as well. So if you're currently running the Continental family of tires, any one of these tires, leave us your comments, your feedbacks, your questions on the product detail page or on our YouTube channel at RevZilla TV. You can also subscribe, stay up to date with all of the latest tire reviews that we're constantly rolling out at RevZilla TV. Also, we know that the sea of tires is vast. Shoot us your feedback or your comments, your questions to our Gear Geeks if you need any help getting through what could be the best suited tire for your riding style and application. See us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. As always, any of these tires are over $39. We'll ship for free, exchange for free, no restock fee if you need to send them back to us, and you can always earn Team Zilla cash to be applied to your next order by continuing to shop with RevZilla.com. Thanks for watching our Continental Sport Tire Guide and Overview, available at RevZilla.com/Continental. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.